Good morning.
Welcome back to this week's edition of TCS Student News.
I'm your host, Leonie.
And I'm your host, Aidan.
Now let's get right into the news.
The Wuhan virus is spreading, and it's spreading fast. Some of you have probably heard this virus being called a coronavirus. But what does that term actually mean? A coronavirus is a kind of common virus that can cause an infection in your nose, sinuses, and upper throat. Most coronaviruses are not dangerous. They can cause mild cold and flu-like symptoms, including coughing and fevers. More severe symptoms include shortness of breath, bad or worse than pneumonia, severe acute respiratory syndrome, and kidney failure. These can result in death. Generally, coronaviruses are only in animals, and in rare occasions they can evolve and infect humans. When they do, they are very dangerous to us and should be taken with extreme precaution. This is because we do not have regular exposure to them, so they are harder for our bodies to fight off. The virus in Wuhan is one of these. Because the Wuhan virus is a new strand, this means that we have little to no cures and ways to get rid of the disease. People who are infected have to just wait it out and hope that their bodies can handle it.
The Wuhan virus, like previous outbreaks, has impacted various industries from travel to healthcare. Stock market prices and various industries have fallen these past few weeks due to the fears that an outbreak would strike. One example of stock that the virus has impacted is airline stock. The United Airlines and Delta Airlines and American Airlines both fell drastically because less people are traveling. They are staying home with loved ones and family and trying to reduce the likelihood that they will get sick. Similar, fast food restaurants like McDonald's and Starbucks are closing down temporarily. In areas where the Wuhan virus was found near, the economy is expected to be hit pretty hard, but is expected to bounce back after. Hey Aidan, what are the governments around the world doing to protect their people?
The governments around the world are trying to work together to prevent the spread of the disease. China has issued a broad quarantine that has now officially quarantined 50 million people in certain locations, including Wuhan and 3 others inside the country. Countries around the world are also issuing travel warnings to places like Wuhan and others that have been known to have the virus there. They are making sure that their people are well informed on how to prevent the disease. Speaking of that, how can individuals prevent this disease, Leonie?
Well, thanks for asking, Aidan. But don't worry, there are ways to prevent this virus from infecting you. You just have to follow a few rules that you're always told. You should try to stay away from people who are sick. Refrain from touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Third, make sure to keep washing your hands or sanitizing when you touch common surfaces. Finally, keep your face and mouth covered in public places. The virus does not have a cure yet. Scientists says that it just goes away on its own. But not getting the disease would be better than waiting for it to go away. But some say that taking fever or pain medicine can help it, but it won't have any real impact. Anyways, enough with the virus.
Let's get into some school news. As you all probably know, earlier this year, we had a class where we wrote plays. A program called the Young Playwrights Festival taught us all how to write plays, and the elements that you need in a play. Our teacher's name was Mr. Parker. That program wrapped up a few weeks ago. Those plays are going to be entered into a competition where the judges will decide on 6 plays out of Baltimore that Center Stage will put on and produce. They will have full costumes, sets, props, and they will even consult with us so that the image of our play will be exactly our own. On Friday, we worked on finalizing our plays to give them the best possible chance of winning. Leonie, how did you enjoy writing your play?
Well, personally, I thought it was a great chance to make any changes that we needed. And I really give a special thanks to Mr. Tom for giving us this opportunity. Also on Friday, after we were done our plays, we had a great opportunity to do some artwork. I loved it, and I thought it was a great time to sit back and just be creative. I feel like it was a time for the students to relax after a hard working week of learning and testing. Also, as I was looking around, I could see the students really into what they were doing, and I could tell they really enjoyed it. At the end of the activity, we got a chance to present our lovely artwork to the class and say what it meant and why we drew it. I truly thought this was a great activity to have on a Friday afternoon. Do you have any thoughts on this, Aidan?
I really enjoyed getting to relax and create some artwork on Friday. It was a ton of fun, and I couldn't think of a better way to spend Friday. It was really fun relaxing and spending time with my peers. On Tuesday and Wednesday of last week, an alumni of the school came in and surprised Mr. Tom and the students. It was Evan. He graduated a few years ago. He went into the Air Force and has been stationed overseas in Aviano near Venice, Italy. Evan told Mr. Tom that he would be coming home and going straight to Nevada for his next station. But he was just saying that so he could surprise everyone. Also, this Tuesday, we had another alumni come into the school. His name was Jordan. Jordan graduated last year and was a dear friend of mine. We were so happy to have him back. Personally to me, Jordan was a great role model. He was always on top of everything and is a real definition of a star student. Thank you for coming in and visiting us, Jordan and Evan. We will miss you.
Also this past weekend, Manuel went to Gettysburg to a freestyle competition. He won his first battle against the one who influenced him to join the rap group. Crazy, right? He says it was very hard to battle because he was going against the person that helped him. But sadly, he lost his next battle. We wish you the best of luck in the future competitions, Manuel. We all know you're the beast on the mic. Good luck.
On Tuesday, we had a shadow day where students could come in and shadow the school. From what I heard, some of them really liked it and were very interested. I wish you all the best, and maybe I can even see some of you as my peers next year. Good luck.
We would like to give a special thanks to the people who brought in lunches this week. On Thursday, we had cutter rotisserie chicken and rice brought in by Miss Tina. On Friday, we had Royal Farms chicken, cold pasta, cold potato and macaroni salad, and potato chips brought in by Mr. Dan. On Monday, we had some lovely chili and cold pasta brought in by Miss Tara. On Tuesday, we had hot turkey sandwiches, fruit, and salad brought in by Miss Peg. On Wednesday, we had hot dogs and chips brought in by Jacob and provided by his dad, Mr. Donald. Once again, I would like to give a big thank you to all the people who provided lunch this week. This is very kind and generous of you.
Also, yesterday, Wednesday, January 29th, Miss Monique celebrated her last day as a mail carrier. She is going to stay in the post office as a security person. I hope that you have a nice time on your new position. Good luck, and we hope that you stop by and see us. We will miss you. Alrighty, that wraps up this week's edition of TCS Student News.